All right, hi there, this is Kim Willis. Another question I get about the Resort 360 business, or just marketing in general, is how do you find people? How do you market, in other words? Do we have to go out and knock on doors? Do we have to pick up the telephone and just phone people randomly out of the telephone book? Or is there a more pleasant way of doing it? Is there a more sophisticated way of doing it? Now, when I started internet marketing many years ago, I decided that I wanted to have people approach me most of the time. I was happy to talk to people that I knew who were in my warm circle of influence, but I didn't want to do any cold calling. I didn't want to knock on doors or pick up the phone and phone strangers out of the phone book. I wanted, if I was going to work in the cold marketplace, I wanted to have people approach me, okay? Because it just seemed that much more pleasant way of doing business, okay? So that's why I decided to use the internet and other offline advertising methods to generate business. So the methods that I have used over the last few years can be broken into two categories: free methods and paid methods. They both work. Free methods, well, that could be online and offline, but I use social media. That's an online method and that's free, okay? Facebook, Twitter, and so on. And you can learn how to do that. You can learn how to find people on Facebook and Twitter and how to connect with them. All it takes is your time, because it doesn't cost any money. Now, if you've got some cash behind you, you can accelerate things somewhat by spending money on advertising, okay? Now, you can advertise online, you can advertise offline. I tend to advertise online because it's very quick and it's not too expensive and it just works. It flat out works. And over the years, I've generated thousands of inquiries from people all over the world. We're not necessarily restricted to our own immediate country, okay? So if you would like to have an international business, you'd like to, maybe you're in Asia right now, and you'd like to expand let's say you're in the Philippines, and you'd like to expand your business into Malaysia, for instance, you can do that with advertising. Okay, if you know some people in Malaysia, or you know some people in Australia, well, obviously you would start with them first, because they may know other people as well, and you can tap into their networks. That's always the best way. But if you're wanting to break into, a new market, a new part of the world, even a new part of your country, you don't know anybody in that particular region, you can use advertising if you've got the cash. But you don't need to have cash to get this business going. You don't need to have any money to get this business going, because, as I say, you can use the many free methods that are available both online and offline to get your business going. Okay? Either way, we've got plenty of support. We've got training. We've got a great training platform. The company runs live training webinars on a weekly basis. Plus, you've got mentoring support from me and some of the other colleagues or leaders in my team. All right? That's all for now. I hope I answered that question satisfactorily for you, and I look forward to perhaps meeting you at some point in the future. Bye for now.